Hey Resetters, on this video, I want to give you the formula that is step-by-step that I know you can stick to. This is a good formula for weight loss. So please take notes. This is going to be one that I know you can attach to all the other information that I've given you so that you can finally succeed at weight loss. Okay, the first one. And this is a big one. You know, before we start any weight loss journey, we really have to ask ourselves why. Why do we want to lose weight? Now, your why is so important for the journey of weight loss. And this is one of the things that I see with so many people is they have this number on the scale they want to see. And they have their skinny jeans they want to fit in, which is amazing. But sometimes that's not enough to help you navigate the bumps that can show up on a weight loss journey. So I really want you to get to the core of what it's going to feel like in your body. How is your life going to change when you finally drop the weight you're looking to drop? So I'm going to tell you a story about one of the greatest stories I've had with fasting, teaching the world to fast over the last year. And it's a story, his name is Todd. And a year ago he came to me, he had hundreds of extra pounds on him. And he said he wanted to lose weight. And I asked him what the hurdles were to weight loss. And he told me, I'm food addicted. I can't get over the foods that I'm eating. I don't know what to do. So in my brain, I was like, well, I'm not gonna change Todd's food. One of the things he was doing was drinking 12 sodas a day. Seemed like the most obvious thing to change. But he just told me he was food addicted. So we started to work on his fasting window. And one of the things that I told him as I taught him how to compress his window, I asked him, tell me why you want to drop this weight. And he told me because he had 2 kids and a wife and he needed to stay alive. Okay, if weight loss becomes a life or death situation, you will be motivated. And that was Todd. Within 3 months, he lost 40 pounds. Once I got some rhythm and momentum with him, we started to make some food changes. And I can tell you, I just got a message from him last week. In a year's time, he has lost 120 pounds using the principles I'm teaching you here, attached to this why to stay alive. And you know what his why is now? He wants to look amazing and wants to show up with pride in his Christmas card picture with his family. Make sure your why will motivate you through the difficult moments. So that's number one. To the whole formula, that's number one. Number 2, make a plan you can stick to. This is really important because if you make a plan that you're overzealous with, which happens a lot, a weekend you're gonna be like, too difficult. I wrote out 2 amazing 30-day plans in Fast Like a Girl. They work for both men and women. I have a beginner plan and I have an advanced plan. They are tried and true. They will work. And if you're new to fasting, the beginner plan, you can stick to it. But don't create these big, grand plans and then find out that you can't stick to it and then you beat yourself up. Slow, steady changes to your lifestyle is going to win the weight loss game. And that is what those 3 sets will do for you in Fast Like a Girl. That's the second thing. Okay, number 3. I love this one. Plan for the hard. Nobody plans for the obstacles. Everybody sees the upside, especially with fasting. You see the weight that people are dropping and you're like, yes, I'm gonna do that. And then you get in the middle of it and you're like, didn't realize that was gonna be so hard. So what are the obstacles that are gonna appear for you? Hunger might be one. Okay, well, what are you gonna do when you're hungry? So, I've given you a lot of hacks like fasting snacks. I've talked about how food is a state changer. So you might need other state changers. You might need to put on music when it gets hard. You might need to phone a friend. You might need to go for a walk, but come up with a checklist when it gets hard and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You don't want to stick to the plan you created. Maybe you're 15 days in. What are you going to do in the hard? I'll let you in on a really cool little secret that I haven't told anybody yet. You're hearing it for the first time, which is we are coming up with a Fast Like a Girl journal that's going to have lists like this where you can start to list out what you're going to do when things get hard. So I'm excited that will be coming to you in the sometime next year. It's going to be a good one. Okay, number 4, surround yourself with cheerleaders. You really need to put people in your sphere that are cheering you on and believing in you. One of the things I see that has happened happened with people just in general on their weight loss journey is that they lose their own, ability to believe in themselves. That is when you need somebody who can believe in you. And if you don't have anybody, I really want you to listen to me right now. You can lose weight. Okay, I got to interrupt this video because I have a free guide for you so you can master fasting. It's called A Beginner's Guide to a Fasting Lifestyle. And all you've got to do is click here and you can jump right in. When you look at all of the weight that people are losing here on my channel, but you can lose weight. These people aren't doing anything different than you. It's not because you were cursed with some horrible genetics. It's not because you're undisciplined. When you tap into the formulas that I'm teaching you here, you will lose weight. I 1,000% believe in you. So if you don't have any cheerleaders, come back to this video and know that I am here cheering you on. I know you can lose weight. And let's all cheer each other on. Number 5 is the naysayers and the food bonders. Think about the people in your life that really derail you. And sometimes they're well-intending people. So what I've seen sometimes is when we put our health back on track and people in our lives aren't doing that can sort of, we're a mirror for what they want. They know they need to do, but they can't. And so, sometimes they lash out or they try to pull us off or they say things that aren't working, that don't help us support us. So, if you have people like that, keep them out of your life if you can, as much as possible. If they live in your home, you might just say, hey, I'm going on this 30-day excursion and I really need your support. And so if you have anything negative to say, keep it to yourself. You might just call it out. Then we got to think about the food bonders. These are the people that you go and eat with. These are the people that you might go and eat the wrong things with. These might be the people you go to the bar and drink with. They may need to be put in a separate category for 30 days while you make these changes. We might need to step away from them for 30 days until we get a rhythm with our weight loss strategies. And then once that habit and rhythm is in place, those food bonders might not have as much of an effect on you because you're already seeing the benefit. And then number 6, so this is the 6th thing I want you to think about. Gotta change your measurement of success. The scale is not always the best measurement of failure or success with weight loss. I would rather have you, love the body you're living in. So how does your body feel? When you look in the mirror, do you love the person who's staring back at you? When you're moving around in the day, do you love the skin you get to live in? Let's focus in on that. And then do you have the energy, the mental clarity? These are great signs of loving a body you live in. So when we look at the scale, we have so much judgment about ourselves. So sometimes that number is not good for us when we're on the weight loss journey. So how do you feel should be a great one. The other one is when you put your clothes on. With all the fasting I'm teaching you here, it becomes a shape changer. Sometimes you don't see it on the scale in the beginning. So when you put your clothes on, how they fit. Are they feeling looser? Is your belt loosening up? That's a great measurement of weight loss. And then the last one, the one I love, is those continuous glucose monitors and looking at your blood sugar levels. How are your blood sugar? Is it balancing out? Are you seeing changes in the average blood sugar? Are you recovering from a meal? Is your blood, if you eat a high carbohydrate meal, half an hour later, that blood sugar is back down to a pre-meal amount. You're insulin sensitive. That's a good measurement of weight loss success. You're moving in the right direction. But whatever you do, don't give up on yourself. I'm showing you here on my channel all different ways to lose weight. I keep coming weekly with more and more videos on weight loss. And sometimes weight loss starts with these principles, starts with mindset. So don't lose sight of that. So as always, let me know if this is helpful. Let me know if you like the mindset videos. And if you've used one of these 6 hacks to successfully, put it in the comments so we can all learn from it. But don't give up on yourself. You've got this. You can lose weight. It's not because you're undisciplined. You're not failing, and love the body that you deserve to live in. Hope that helps. I know you're struggling to lose weight. It may be your fasting length. So in this video, I'm going to show you the perfect fasting length to unstick weight loss. In fact, it's such an incredible tool for weight loss. I think you should start with fasting before you change your food to be able to get into that door in for losing weight.